I'd like to introduce you to Model 1, which deals with the syllabus and the classroom website that we're going to create. So I will walk you through what we're going to do this week. We're going to describe the purpose of the course and its requirements. We're going to complete a baseline data questionnaire, which I'll show you what you need to ask and put down. We're going to produce a biography video about yourself, create a Google account and profile, create an educational Twitter account, and actually design, the big thing is design your Google site shell following the class guidelines. So let me go down here and I will show you the parts of the syllabus and the Google account and cloud storage. Is you're going to make sure you have a Google account so that you can use Google Drive, new Google Sites, Google Docs, Google Sheets, all of the different Google apps we'll be talking about and using throughout the course. I also would like you to read the 7 things you should know about organizing files in the cloud to kind of help you with your organization when you put things in Google Drive, as well as we'll do several of these 7 things you should know, which are done by EDUCAUSE. They're really good. There's just 7 succinct points that talk about the topics you're talking about rather than a big long article. The next thing that we'll be talking about too is we're going to be using Twitter and different things about Twitter throughout the course. You need to create a Twitter account that's different from your personal account. It should be educational related. You may want to put Deb Teach, whatever, however you want to do it, that kind of identifies it that is for teaching. So then I want you to follow 3 teacher Twitter accounts. I gave you 3 suggestions there with Alice Keeler, Byrne, and Edutopia, but any others that are of your interest, like if you're interested in math, you might find a good math teacher that's has a Twitter account that shows a lot of different great math activities. You will need to have followed these 3 accounts to complete the next PLN assignment later on, which I'll explain when we get to the Personal Learning Network and Personal Learning Environments. The Classroom Professional website deals with our whole project that we're going to be doing the whole semester. We will be building a professional website that will have blogs, have all kinds of different links to different activities and sources, and I think you'll find it very interesting. I have a bunch of examples for you to go and look through. So these are the steps that you're going to do. You're going to review the website project description. We're going to look at the storyboard. We're going to look at the rubric, the structure, and let you look at 3 favorite of the example student website and actually compose your website bio page. So here's the actual project. The project serves as the artifact from ELRC 4507. I will guide you through this process of setting it up and using the step-by-step directions provided in the course packet and online if you need support. The purpose of the assignment is to create a classroom website that you can use during your internship and professional practice. The pages that you will develop in this project are typical of pages found on teacher websites. You should examine teacher websites in your content area for ideas. The home page is the information that you're going to say, this is the purpose of my site, what is found in the site. So you can look at some of the samples as well to kind of see what they put on their home page. The bio page tells you about yourself. The requirements are 3 paragraphs. It could tell you a little bit that you need to include in each paragraph, and I have the directions for that as well. The teacher choice page, we'll talk about it later, but it's talking about teacher choice resources. The tech project sections, we're going to talk about the PLE page next week, which is your personal learning environment. Your resources section, which you will gather resources and some of the curation activities that we're going to do later. And then the bottom navigation is very interesting. You have a link to your tech blog as well as your contact information and your last revised. It kind of gives you a quick overview of that. Here is the example of the website storyboard. You can download a copy of this and then kind of maybe jot information about your website in it as you go along. The title of the website, like I said, your homepage should tell what the purpose of your website is, your bio page with the requirements of the 3 paragraphs and the picture on that. Your choice page is just personal. You don't have to call it choice page. You can call it favorites, you can call it videos, you call it whatever you want. It can be all types of resources. The resource page, you'll have different resources underneath, including Web 2.0 resources, and then your tech projects is your digital story, your educational apps, your personal learning environment, your website evaluation, and across the bottom, again, like I said, will be your tech blog. Your rubric, you can kind of look at it. It will follow along with what we're doing and give you the points. And if you go in there and click on it and finish in the site, you can kind of see it as you go down. And I will be glad to offer you answer any questions that you have. Your website structure is you're going to use your storyboard and how to use Google Sites as guides, and you're going to submit your website on the class form for the website URLs. Now, I will have that for you later. The example student websites, this will be a page that you will need to refer to several different times. Look for websites that are in your area of expertise. Look at ones that are interesting to you, that you will see how they are laid out. Like here's one in hysterical events and sites, and it has the biography, the resource, the personal choice, the tech projects, which is your digital story, and you don't have to have videos, that's optional, and then your website evaluation. We are not going to have the Apple Teacher certification per se, but we may later. So I have not added that for sure on your site. Again, looking at the classroom website rubric, it will cover all the information that I just mentioned again. I wanted to show it to you one more time. Then the structure, the sample student websites we just went through, and the home and bio page. The home and bio page, these are the directions that I told you about what should be on your home page and what should be on your bio page. This is the Google form for the URLs of your website. So when you go to this site, it is an actual form that will allow you to put your name and the actual published URL of your Google site shell.